Yeah, good evening, everyone. So, in today's session, we are going to start a new topic which is parallel to arrays. So, arrays, competitive topic is nothing but we are going to discuss. I think you know very well about this name, and we have so many predefined tools are available in Java for this also, which is nothing but linked list. Okay, let us talk in detail about this linked list. Sir, what is mean by this linked list? Why we need to go for linked list concept? Very simple. In everywhere we are using this linked list. Linked list means what? Everything will be available in the form of nodes. The format for this linked list is nothing but it will be existed in the form of a node. Okay, so that node is going to point to another node. That node is going to point to another node. So like that it will happen. So why we need to go for this one is nothing but the to overcome the problems with array. So the problems with the problems with arrays are majorly, sir, we have two issues are there with arrays. What is the first issue is nothing but so size problem is there. Okay, it is always so fixed in size. That is the problem what we are facing in the array. Second one is nothing but array is continuous memory locations. Continuous memory locations it is going to hold. Okay, continuous memory locations it is going to hold. So to overcome these problems, we are going for linked list. So linked list means what? It is nothing but we can create, we can, okay, we can keep the data in anywhere. You can keep the data in anywhere. Those datas those datas are linked with a link. Okay, those datas are linked with a link so that we can we can perform all our operations. Okay, we can perform all our operations very effectively. Okay, this is nothing but what we have. And of course you know very well we have so much of differences are there. Okay, sorry, so much of representations are there in this linked list. Sir, how many types of linked lists are there? Types of linked list. So we have single linked list is there. Okay, maybe in the demo sessions I explained very clearly. So second one, double linked list is there. Third one, so circular single linked list is there. Circular single linked list is there. Next one, so circular double linked list is there. Like this we have different types of linked lists are existed, sir. Now my requirement is today how to represent this linked list. I want to talk representation. Representation of linked list. If you take any linked list, so each and every linked list contains two parts. Two parts. So one is nothing but data part, and the second one is in other languages we are using pointer, but here I will use so address of next node or address of next item, data and next elements. Okay, sir, where data is used to represent the actual content, and so next is used to point next data reference. Like this we have. Okay, sir, now just I want to show you diagrammatically how it will be. So consider this is nothing but I'm going to represent as a node. So we have two fields are there. Okay, so consider this field. Okay, consider this field what we have here is nothing but data field. Okay, and this one is called as what, sir? Next field. Okay, this one is called as next field. Remember carefully, this data field can, okay, the data field can anything. anything. You can provide any type of data. Okay, but next field can be always of type this one only. Okay, always of type this one only. That's why for this I will use one special term called node. Okay, I'm going to use one special term called node, and this one is nothing but a reference to another node, reference to another node. Okay, sir, what about this one? So it is nothing but actual content. Okay, this is nothing but actual content what we have. Okay, sir, in this actual content, what things you can take? No problem, sir. You can take anything. Maybe you can store integer data, or you can store double data, or you can store character data, or you can store Boolean data. Okay, or very famous, we are going to store string data, etc. Any object you can able to hold, no problem at all. Okay, it can be of type any object, no issues at all. Okay, like this we have. Okay, sir, everything is okay, but how I can represent these with respect to Java program, because you are talking about Java. Okay, how we are going to represent these with respect to Java program? Very simple, sir. By using Java, we can represent these things in the form of a class. Okay, sir, how you can able to represent that class? Very simple. Sir, I'm going to take that class as node. Node class will be there. In these, how many fields we have? Two fields. The first one is nothing but the data. That data can be anything. That data can be anything. So here I am representing. So data type or object. So which is representing data. And make sure the second one should be, it is nothing but node which is pointing by next. So this node, whatever node is there, so next node I'm going to point like this. Okay, this is nothing but what is mean by linked list. How you can able to represent this linked list in Java. Now, sir, I want to take one example so that we can able to understand very clearly. Sir, listen carefully. I'm going to take one node like this. Okay, we know this node is having how many fields? Two fields are there existed. Sir, assume this is nothing but my first node I have, and this is nothing but my second node I have. This is nothing but a third node I have. This is nothing but a fourth node I have. This is nothing but a fifth node I have. Sir, what is the data here? Let it be this one is triple one. Okay. And so this one is nothing but a triple two. And this one is nothing but triple three. And this one is nothing but triple four. And this one is nothing but triple five. Okay. Try to observe carefully. Sir, here first node is there. This next node is pointing to this one. Sir, we don't know address of this node, right? But anyway, at the time of creation, we will see. So this address will be there, right? That is represented by using this one. So this next field is pointing to another node. That's why I have given the node is of type next. Means what? Next is pointing to the type which is of type. Okay, this node is pointing to here. So this node is pointing to here. Sir, what about this node? This node is always pointing to one special attribute is there right in our Java, which is nothing but null. I think in the lower case letters we have to take. And sir, names are not there. If it is array, I can access a of 0, a of 1 like that. But here name is not there. Yes, there won't be any name. Only we will use one special pointer called head. Okay, you can use any name. So the special pointer I'm going to use head, which is always pointing, first memory, first location, first element. Okay, yeah. Now, sir, this is nothing but a simple diagrammatic representation of linked list what we have. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this representation. Now listen carefully. Sir, triple one is there. How I can identify? By using head. Sir, I have triple 2 is there. How I can identify? Next to this head is nothing but 3. Okay. So if you ask header, so data is nothing but triple 1. Next is pointing to triple 2. So whatever triple 2 is having, what is the next to this triple 3? Next to this triple 4. Next to this triple 5. Next to that null is there. So stop iterating. Like that we can take. Okay. So this is nothing but how to represent a node physically and how to take in the form of theoretical. Sorry, in the form of Java program. So I hope you got very clear clarity about this one, sir. Okay. When compared with arrays, we have so much of difference is there. Okay. We have so, sir, one second. Message. Right. So this is nothing but what we have, how you can able to represent physically this length, I mean node, and how it is going to be represented like this. So we will see how we can able to represent this with respect to program. Okay. So how you can able to work on that. So many things are there, but we have so many advantages are there in arrays. Some disadvantages are there in arrays. At the same time, we have some advantages in linked list. We have some disadvantages also there in the linked list. But don't worry, we will concentrate on the whatever we have. We will concentrate more on the advantages topic. Okay. So this is nothing but what is mean by linked list, how you can able to represent the linked list. I hope this diagram is very clear for you. So once if you are clear with this, before moving to this single linked list, the basic operations on the linked list, how we can perform with one small program I will explain. Then again I will take single linked list, double linked list, and what are the various operations that we can perform on this linked list. One by one I will explain, sir. Can you please confirm up to this whatever we covered? Is it clear for everyone? Clear, right? Okay, right. Just for example sake, I am telling, sir, for your understanding purpose. So anyway, we will do that in detail in the single linked list topic. So here, I want to implement some basic operations like adding an object or adding a node at the beginning, adding node at the beginning, at the ending. So then deleting node from the beginning. Okay, from the beginning. So from the ending, and so printing. These things we will discuss in today's session. Okay, these things we will discuss in today's session. Okay, let me go with the programs. Sir. Here, more programs you can expect. Please concentrate. Now, sir, what is the first step that we have to do here is I'm going to create my own linked list. Okay, I want to create my own linked list. Let us take it as LL, linked list. Okay, so inside this, what is the first thing that we required? Node, right? What are the properties for node? I have given, we have two properties are there. Let me take integer data. Okay, next, and after that node next. Like this, we have two pointers are there. Listen carefully. So in this diagram, we have represented the data in integer format, right? That's why I'm taking the data in the form of integer. If you want, you can change it to any type. So once if the topic got completed, I will introduce one more data also, don't worry. Next is there. Sir, where is the initialization? We have to provide initialization or? Yes. So I'm taking a constructor. Whenever you are creating a new node, whenever you are creating a new node, so immediately you have to pass two things, sir. The first one is nothing but a data. Second one is nothing but next. So in this example, sir, I don't have any next, but I have data is there. Integer data I'm taking. So this current object data is equal to data. And so current object next pointer is nothing but null. Like this I'm taking. Okay. So this is nothing but a small node which I created. Whenever if you want to insert the data, immediately what we have to do? We have to create a new node in this style. Okay. Whenever you want to insert a data, you have to create a new node in this style. From this, we have to provide the implementation. Okay. So I think it is very clear for people how we are getting this data. So do you have any doubt in this node creation? Please confirm up to this. Do you have any doubt in this node creation? Yeah, please feel free to ask the doubts, because if you are very clear with this, next upcoming classes will become very easy for us. That's why just I am giving. Okay. Right. Now, right. Sir, I want to once if you create the list, linked list is equal to new linked list. Like this I am taking. Sir, my first step is nothing but I want to print the linked list. So I will always call so list dot print list. So I have to define a special function in this linked list. So what is that special function is nothing but so print list. So this print list method has to print, this print list method has to print each and every element present in this, sir. Okay, each and every element present in this. But for this, I need the first node, right? What is the first node? Head or not? Yes, head is nothing but my first node. Now I'm checking here. So based on this head node only, remaining all the elements we have to print. There are two possibilities are there. If the condition is satisfied, what we are doing. If the condition is not satisfied, what we are doing. What is that condition? Array boss. If your head is equal to null, means what? There is no data, right? Okay. If there is no data, I will print the message saying, so list is empty, and then terminate the program. That's all. Okay. Initially, we don't have any data, right? Sir, now observe carefully what will happen. So it is going to create one node. Okay. It is going to create a head. So we didn't provided any value. If it is not having any value, it is of type a class or not? Yes. If it is of type class, then what will be the default value? Null. So first time I am triggering this print list. Is head is equal to null? Yes. It will print list is empty. Okay. Now I am calling. Okay, I am calling print list. Let me execute up to this. So Java C test.java I am taking. The code compiles fine. Java space test. It is printing. My list is empty. Sir, can you please add list dot add first of, so add first of 333. Okay. Then list dot, so add first of 222. Okay. So list dot, so add first of 311. Can you add this? And after this, can you please print the list? Okay. Sir, what activity here I am doing? If you observe, I am going to create initially head. So initially my head is null. That's why we are getting empty list. Now we are adding a node. We have one node is there. So this is nothing but the node. So the data is nothing but 333. Is there any next? No, it is pointing to null. This is created. So this will become head. Now I am inserting 222 where add first. That means one more node will be created. Next is pointing to this. The data is 222. This is not head now. This is nothing but a head. So one more method I am creating. So which will become 111. Next is pointing to this one, and this will become head now, but not this one. Okay, like this we have to take. So to work on this, first we have to write add first. Let me write add first method, which will give clarity how it is going to work. So void, what is the method name? Add first. You have to give the data or not. Yes. Now observe carefully, friends. So first step is I want to create a new node. New node is equal to. So I'm going to create a new node with the data whatever you have given. So immediately what will happen? So immediately what will happen? Here you can see. Suppose if I want to create a 333, by calling this, what will happen? It is going to return this one. So next is always pointing to null. Next is always pointing to null. The data is nothing but whatever data that you have given. Let us take it as 3. So as of now, what is the name of this node? New node. What is the name of this node? So new node. This one will become a new node. Now, what I am going to do is, now observe carefully. So I have to check one condition. Array boss, if your head is equal to null, that means whatever node that I have given, that is the first node. Then immediately your head will become new node. Then return. Sir, what is the meaning of this? Observe carefully. In this, we have only one node is there, right? So it will become head node. That means first node. Like this we have. Suppose I already have some elements like this. This is already head. Now I have added these three. Sir, what will happen? This is nothing but new node and this one is null. So is your head is null? No. Head is pointing to something. Then what will happen? You have to make this node as a head and you have to move this link. Sir, how you are going to do that? For that we have to write the code. Okay, for that we have to write the code. Now observe carefully how I am going to write. Sir, your new node is there, right? That new node dot, that new node dot, your next pointer is there, which is pointing to head. Then ultimately your head will become new node. I am not prolonging. Now observe carefully. There are three cases I am going to explain. Sir, my first case, listen carefully. My first case, sir, case number 1. There is no list. So means what? Your head is pointing to null. Like this I have. So what I am doing? I created a new node, okay, with the data as a 3, okay, and the name of this node is nothing but new node, and this one is pointing to null. Now, is your head is null? Yes. Then this will become head. That's all. This is case number 1. Case number 2, already I have only one node is there. So this node name is nothing but a head node and which is having some data like 3. I created one node with 333 as a data. This one will become null. What is the name of this node? New node. Now, is your head is equal to null? No. Then new node dot next. This is the new node. Next field is there, right? It is already null. Can you please point this node to head? That means, sir, this content will be deleted. Now onwards, it is pointing to head. Sir, link establishment completed. But now in this entire list, this will become first node or not? Yes, sir. Now I am deleting this reference and I am passing your head is equal to new. Okay, your head is equal to new. Okay, now Sir, third case. What is the third case here? We have assume I have, so triple 5 is there. Okay. So triple 5 is there. This is nothing but null. Okay. So, and triple 4 is there. So this next field is pointing to this one. This will become head node. Now I created a new node with triple 3. So it is initially null, and this new node name is nothing but a new node. Now what will happen? We have to delete this link, and you have to make this link to point to head, and you have to delete this head also. You need to point to this. That can be done by using this statement. Okay. And someone is asking, there is a node dot next. Is it a method? No. Node dot next. So new node is there, right? On this node object, we have two fields are there. So one is nothing but a data field, another one is nothing but next field. Data field is holding the data. Next field is pointing to another content which is of type node itself. Like that we have. Okay. I hope you got clear clarity. Sir, can you please confirm, is this add first method? Is it clear for you people? Right. Is node is a data type? No, node is a class, user defined data type. We have defined by our own. Okay. We have defined by our own. Can we execute? Yeah, you can execute, no problem. But as of now, it is incomplete. Still, we have to write the code. Okay. Right. So let it be incomplete. We will continue this tomorrow, because I have demo session is there. I need to log in 5 minutes before. So we will continue this part. Okay. So for the printing list, I need to write some code. Then even how to add at last, how to remove from the beginning, how to remove from the last also we will see. Okay. So I hope it is very clear for you people up to this. Of course, it is incomplete, sir. Still, I need to add the content. Can you please confirm, is it clear up to this? Yeah, I uploaded the running notes. You can, yeah, no problem. Because I will talk with you later, because I'm in hurry with the next batch. I will talk with you later, because you can message me. I think you have my number, right? Just click me. I will find free time, and then I will text you. Okay. Right. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, don't miss the class. More interesting. You can see lively how it is going to execute. Okay. Right, sir. Thank you.